Today we will be attempting to get the world record for the most people in one queue. Now, how am I going to do that? How many people are we going to try to get in the queue? So let's find out in this video. So I think the max people you can sort of have in your park is around 200 guests. So we are actually going to try and get that. So as you can see, I right now already have 167 guests. That's because I have a money farm right under here, which we are going to be using since there's of course going to be a lot of guests in here, and we are going to try and funnel them into one roller coaster and make them wait very long. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You can make an extremely long roller coaster that will just take very long to complete, or we are going to make a loop roller coaster that's never going to end, but guests are actually going to stand in the queue for it, but it's just going to take years or before it's actually finished. That is probably the smartest way to do it. And how are we going to get 200 guests? That's going to be interesting. I think if I close the park and reopen it, a lot more guests will actually come at the start. Just the park ends to be very cheap. I think we will almost reach it. So we actually then need to start with a roller coaster. And what roller coaster will people like to ride the most from this whole list? Well, I think there is only one real answer: Phase Turbine. So let's just go for that one. I think this is going to look amazing. Now the thing is, we actually need to make sure the coaster finishes, but just very, very slowly too, and then just do something with it, I guess. So what I'm going to do is just get a chain lift, and we are going to go just all the way to this side of the plot. They definitely want to see this corner, since this corner looks, as you can see, very detailed. I like that. I like that. And then we are going this way, and I'm not sure where I'm going, but I'm just going to go a little bit over the plot. Let me just place this real quick. And then once we are at the end, we're just going to connect it. There we have our amazing layout. I'm not sure why I did it back there. Just ignore that. So if we are now just going to place for now a queue, and I don't think we need the entrance, but I'm just going to place it. I don't think anyone will be exiting this roller coaster. We are going to use some of the operations. So if we go to the operation, first we're going to make sure the training speed is 25%, but we're actually going to make sure we use a custom mode, and I will have to play a little bit with this. And if I'm correct, if I add weight 4 and I say train switches direction, and I'm now going to test it, that should work. So if it's now going to work, I'm going to look at the stats. This coaster takes 3,130 seconds, and I think that eventually will happen when the coaster explodes, which is almost an hour, which I think will be enough to trap all people. I can see if I can make this actually longer. It seems like this is the maximum we can do for this coaster, but it should be more than enough time. So now the very important thing is that we need a big enough queue for actually 200 guests to be in there. So let me just go all the way here. I think that's probably good. And then we're going to go back. And I'm not sure how many people are going to be in here, but I hope this is going to be enough. Would this be enough for 200 guests? I don't think so. I think we actually maybe need a little bit more. So I'm just going to reroute this path here real quick. That does mean you guys are going to be trapped for a second. I'm sorry guys, but you are just going instantly to the side here, and then I don't know what you guys are going to do. Okay, let's close this off again. We don't want that, and I'm just going to continue this path just a little bit longer, and I guess I'm going to attach the queue here. This should be enough for 200 guests, right? And now I guess there's one last thing to do, and we have currently 176 guests in the park. There's of course going to join more guests once people are actually in the queue. I am going to make this coaster probably $0, so we get as many people hopefully in here. I hope the coaster is going to be fun enough for everyone, but I think I just have to just open the ride. We just have to make sure just one guest is going to sit in it, or can I put it testing and then open? And is it then going to leave? And oh, okay, well, bye roller coaster, see you in the next hour. And now the waiting begins. I think what we actually can do is maybe just add some quick scenery around the roller coaster, which will hopefully boost some of, well, the ratings of the roller coaster. So this looks amazing, right? This is the most, of course we need to theme this corner. There we go, with a dead tree. That's the most exciting thing ever to look at, 100%. Oh, and I'm actually missing the moment. Is someone in the queue? Oh, No. Wait, no, yes, someone did join the queue. There he is. This is the first person. You're going to be in the front row area in about an hour, but you will eventually be in the front row, and the next person has also joined. So now just the waiting game. The coast is completely free. There is, well, 170 guests in the park, and it's free. As we can see in the files already, a lot of people are very excited to ride this roller coaster. Yeah, they will be having to wait quite a while. So hopefully, eventually, everyone has like thought of, hey, I want to do this roller coaster. We have up to an hour for everyone in this park to at least wanted to ride that coaster. And I think that should be hopefully doable. I guess now we just have to wait. Let's just do a quick time lapse and see how many people are in the queue in about 10 minutes. Alright, so as you have seen, the coaster has now bypassed the station a few times and the queue is filling up pretty good. Let me actually count how many people we have in it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 32. And then there's still some people constantly basically joining the queue. So we got 32 people in about 10 minutes. This is then actually going to take a while. Let's actually see what they are thinking. By the looks of things, they are all extremely excited for the phase turbine. That's good to see. The statistics aren't the best of the roller coaster, as you can see. I might try to just add like some decoration around here. I think that's probably going to work. But at the moment, we almost have 180 guests in the park. So it's definitely getting more guests. What I might try is putting some more stalls up here. So more guests will try to come here and then hopefully try and do the roller coaster. I'm not 100% sure if it works like that, but I'm just going to hope it works like that. So let's just put every single stall up here. So if they want food, they have it before they actually go in the roller coaster. Well, there we go. They now have everything. So hopefully they can also find their need up here. And that's going to hopefully bring more people into the coaster. I feel bad for the people that are holding a balloon. You are going to be having to hold that for quite a long time. And why are you still holding? Why are you looking at me? Oh my god, they're all doing the animation. That looks... Ooh. They're looking at me. No. Don't do that. I actually haven't ridden this roller coaster. Where is it? I cannot find out. It's behind this right here. Yeah, it is just going very slow around my park. It's definitely the best roller coaster train in the game. Am I right, guys? Yeah, there isn't much I can do right now except for wait. Well, we actually got the first line, as you can see, completely full, which is 30 people. So each line is 30. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and then maybe up to 200. So I think I actually made it correctly. I hope so. Might be a bit too much, might be not enough. If it's not enough, I might extend it. We'll see. Oh, not a person with a balloon. All right, well, let's just let this go for a little bit, and we will be later once hopefully we have crossed more than 100 people. Okay, it is 15 minutes later again, and as you can see, the queue has filled up quite a lot. We are over 100 guests in the queue at the moment, and they are still waiting for this amazing phase turbine. We are almost actually 190 guests, so the guests are also slightly increasing the whole time, which is great. If we just go down here, there's as you can see, still a lot of guests walking around here that hopefully eventually will join the people in the queue, but we'll just have to wait for them to do that. But yeah, there's still people constantly walking in the queue. I don't know if it says slow down, but if we're just going to look at like the thoughts, yeah, it is. There's still a lot of people that want to ride it, and yeah, the list has grown big. Let's just say it has grown quite big. I think now it's been 35 minutes ish since I started, so I think with another like 30-40 minutes, I think the queue should hopefully be full. I hope everyone is eventually going to join. I don't know if like eventually they say, oh, sorry, this queue is too long, I'm not going to join this. I don't know if Theme Park 2 has anything like that. I know like games like Planet Coaster have that, but I think these like shops up here definitely work since they are, well, not that popular, but they hopefully work with getting more guests up here. And it is funny seeing like so many of the same skins like next to each other. Like the person with the black shirt is there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times in the queue. They really seem to like that shirt. Why did you buy that? I guess we'll just have to wait and see how many guests are eventually going to end up in the queue. But before we continue with looking at this queue, this video has been sponsored by myself. Right now, a new game has been released, Marble Run Tycoon 2. And right now on Roblox. Link is in the description. Please go have a try. We put a lot of time and effort in this. And let's have a look at how the queue is going to fill up. So, guys, as you can see, I am loading in my park, which isn't great, as you can see. And I don't know if the guests are still there, which they probably are not. The coaster is closed. No, the coaster should be open. That's not... Oh, no. They are leaving. Alright, so let me tell you what happened. I forgot to record and close the roller coaster. But basically, the queue was completely filled. Here are some screenshots of it. I feel so dumb. Oh, well, let me just tell you. We had 220 guests in the queue. As you can see on the screenshot, the queue was completely full. They went all the way until here. I don't think I have the screenshot of the last very thing. Oh, why did I not press record? But basically, the queue is full. The coaster, well, exploded like a good hour and a half. It's been 3 hours now, actually, since we started the queue. And, well, we had 240 people in the park. There were still a few people just walking in... Well, the money farm just like this, as you can see, which hasn't changed. Everyone has basically left. Like, everyone needed to go to the toilet and they just left. And yeah, I feel dumb, but that's the end of the video. Sadly, I wasn't able to show you like right now, but here are some screenshots. Alright, well guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel, since as you can see, only 5% is actually subscribed. So guys, I will say, as always, goodbye.